Good morning. um, Good morning, Kat. How are you? I've been pressing buttons again, and I've fruited something up. I'm not sure what it was. So, wherever you are watching from, it'd be lovely if you could share it out because I've only got to mytimetv.live and to my YouTube channel. I haven't got the other three that I normally would have. So somehow I deleted them off. I cleared them off. And I'm looking and thinking, how do I share this stuff while I'm on the go? Which I can't. So I'm going to rely on each and every one of you to be my lovely angels in this and share it out where you can. I'm going to say that word. I mean, there was so much phobia about saying share and spread the love and all the rest of it because of Facebook's algorithms and shit stuff. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Good morning, Sarah. How are you this morning? So I'm not showing up in the normal places. So it'd be lovely if you could just spread it out there so that there is that. Because I know with the 5 that I was going to, it was becoming unusual for people to see me on my Boundy page. And that's not where it's going at the moment. So I'm just sort of looking and thinking, what have I done wrong? If I can share that share, can I share it to a page? Oh, I can share to a page. Oh, I can do that. So I'm going to do that. Live now. Oh, gosh, I did goof that up, didn't I? I can at least do that one. So thank you for bearing with me as I do this little bits and pieces. I just didn't realise that I had deleted. One of the buttons just went and pressed clear, reset, all of that sort of stuff. And I said, oh no, oh no, oh no. So play after finishing. So, sometimes those goof ups, that's what they are, they're goof ups. So if you could spread it out there, good. Thank you. Now, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. And I've just done my own a little bit too. Hi, you shared. Also, it is. Oh, good morning from Maria. How are you both, actually? How are you both? And we've got Anastasia. Hello. And we've got Rena. Good morning. At least I've got some of my regulars haven't got lost. Thank you. Just a reminder for those who may be new coming in, because I have mucked something up and you may be just popping in because you saw it show up somewhere out of the blue. This is a daily Lenormand card spread reading that I do as a general reading for the energy of the day for you. What you need to do is tune into your own energies, your own psychic abilities, or just feel that gut feeling of, oh, that means da 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 for me as you're looking at the cards, as I might be explaining them in a way that's more relevant probably for me, but it has the intention of a general message to everyone, okay? Now, if you came on and everything went perfectly smooth, there wouldn't be as much fun. Oh, you're right there, Sarah. Here's me trying to think, how the hell am I going to do this? Because I'd mucked up. Anyway, we're live. It's fine. So I'm going to nip over and change around the cards because what I do is use eCam into my B.live. I really do like the B.live platform to do this. It's just so convenient. Really is. Now, and I was going to have a lot of other things done ready, but it didn't happen because I mucked up. Here we've got the owl card. Thank you, Sarah, for this gift. Oh, this one's got a lot of words on it. Let's have a look. The wise old owl sat on an oak, and I wish it would stay focused. As the wise old owl sat on an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why aren't we like that wise old bird? Exactly. I love it to just sit and listen. There's been many a time where you'll see me sitting quietly and just listening. I love the silence. I even don't have TV on first thing in the morning, unlike when my kids were little and that's the first thing they did. Flip on the TV and it'd be gone most of the day. No, once the empty nest, it was so perfectly beautiful to hear those sounds of silence. Thank you, Shaz, for that. And I have been noticing owls lately. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. And what we've got from the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck, lovely to have Leanne and Deb's creation. I really like the deck. Beautiful. And I do choose one from here. So trust it will all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. And it really is that level of trust self, trust that what is perfect, imperfect, and all things, that it is as it is, and trust that that is, it is what it is. Here we are with the Lenormand deck. That's the one that I use, just for those new people who may not know the deck. And just getting my Apple eye pencil. This a one to point. Now, here we've got the 5-card spread that I use, for those who are new. This is a spread that I've nicked from the Gilded Reverie tarot deck. I've borrowed it, but I changed it around a bit. This in that deck is actually the workspace and the home space, but I've changed it home first. Because it's where the heart is. We start from within a home space, whatever type of home we live in. Here we've got the birch whip broom in our home space. We've got the books in our workspace. What we've got is the fox up there, which I'm pretty sure was yesterday's as well, in the unexpected space. We have the fish, a wonderful card to have in our role, and the dice. We haven't seen the dice for a fair while in that outcome or that central energy, if you like to call it that. So with what we've got as our energies here in birch broom whip in the house, I was only looking around this morning as I was opening some windows. The dust has got back in. Well, it doesn't leave, does it, unless you shift it yourself. So I was noticing that I do need to do a little bit of the housework at some point today. So there's the broom. It's going to give a clean sweep. Not so much of a spring clean, but it doesn't matter. It's keeping it going. The whip isn't just to get a crazy, frazzle, hurricane sweep through as such. A whip is just used as that to gently tap the energy to keep it going. And it just does depend in what situation you're in your home space, whether it needs to be that heavier crack of the whip to get something happening, or whether it needs to be just that light little snap of sound. If you've ever seen a cattleman work the cattle with a stock whip, you'll know and understand what I'm saying there, because it's just that guiding sound behind the cattle that you hear. It doesn't touch them. It's just that sound to get them to respond, to actually move forward or get away from that sound because they don't know what it is. I find it really is amazing to see a good roundup muster where there's the horse with the whip, the horses being ridden and the whip being used, or even just walking behind with a stock whip. That's how we used to do it, because we didn't have horse ridden getting the cattle and sheep in. It was motorbikes. Loved it as a kid on a farm. So that's what that's talking about as far as our getting the energy moving, getting that work happening, even in the home space. There is times where it's not just rest and relaxation, certainly is some work in the home. And then we're moving over to what is in the workspace, that it is, books, writing. It's more along that line of doing a bit more of the research or homework and that type of thing around what we're involved in our workspace. It could be for creativity as well. If you are an author, you'd be writing. So knuckle down and get that energy moving from home space even into the workspace, and have the productivity moving forward, because we've got this here too. So that's what I'm feeling with the books this morning. It is a bit the research, the writing, the getting things moving forward. Shaz, I know you're writing. So here you go. We've got that indication for our day today. Head in the books, bums what's that word? Oh, I can't remember the saying now. Head down, bums up, get the work done. It's the books. Head in the books. I love it because I love books. I've only just noticed this has if you soften your gaze, these two little things look like owls' heads peeping over that dial, doesn't it? Really interesting. I've just noticed that. I really must be looking at it, looking and seeing owls a lot. Yes, you have been creating a course. That's why I know that's relevant for you as well. Very much so. Fox, yes, look, it's partly this completing, having it pop up. There might be some planning and some, getting things sorted as to what's next. Because I do feel the Fox is still in that mode of what's next, something they did finish or didn't work out and they've got to go and plan again. That's not so, that might be turning up unexpectedly in your day today as well. Okay. And your head is buzzing. Yeah, creativity does that, doesn't it? Finding the right words for things in the writings and etc. Finding the right way to lay it out as well could be part of what the Fox energy is too. Here we've got the fish. It is abundance, it's productivity, it's all things working in together. Because as you know, fish, when you watch them in the waters and the rest, when there's a school of them, they'll turn in one as one. So it really feels an abundant day. So get in there, get that work done. What you can do, just set your mind to it. Put that beautiful smile on your face and the energy inflow so that you can get it going, get it moving. And look, with a dice, is it potluck? Is it just a like gambling or whatever? We do throw things in the air sometimes and just say, go, however, whatever, it's just how it falls. And that's the energy I feel of the dice too. But it's not in that respect of whatever, as if it's a last resort. I think it's just, wow, it feels an exciting energy for me as what's in here. Because it's bringing so many memories of childhood for starters. I like the whip card because of that, because it brings, wow, that's triggered a button, but pressed a button because it does bring memories of my dad using that. And it was just such fun times. It really was great to be out in the paddocks. Whew. Wow, I wonder why that pressed. Anyway, so much of our life feels like it's potluck, that it has been a roll of the dice and things haven't worked out as we've wanted, that it feels like, God's thrown the dice and it's just, oh, why me? It's not really. It is, all things are happening as they are meant to. Even the roll of the dice actually falls how it is meant to. So thank you, Rena. Thank you very much for that. So trust, come back to that card that we had from the Oracle deck, which I've already tucked away. I tucked it aside. Come back to that card of trust. Come back to this wise old owl as they are sitting, listening. Spend that time that you are actually gauging for you what is your pathway today. Feel the energy of it. Sit and just it is sometimes just a contemplation time that you need to be sitting, breathing, closing your eyes, and just taking those moments occasionally to think what's next. And yes, it might feel like it's the throw of the dice, but you can be in control of throwing that dice and trusting that that's how it is meant to land, that what you've got is how it is meant to fall. Thank you so much, Sarah. Lovely. Thank you. So bring that all together for you in what that means in your day today. So do spend that time. I'm lost for words. I don't know why. Thank you for your loving care. Something obviously emotional is happening, and that's fine. It's experiencing what we have as our emotions. It is valid. We need to be able to give ourselves permission to do it. And it doesn't matter that it's on whatever. I was just going to say live TV. Well, it's not TV, but it is live streaming out there and recorded, staying there. So, the abundance of what we have in our day to day, feel that energy of getting things done, of being able to shift into that happy space of, it does feel good to get things done that you've maybe have left for a while, but once you're in that mode of joyful productivity, isn't it fantastic? And we've got that with the fish, we've got that with the owl, those moments that we need to sit and just listen, trusting that what we're moving into and what we're doing is absolutely perfectly right for our day to day. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for joining me. So, Ros, hidden depths bubbling up from memories. Yeah, and it can be anything that triggers that. Just allow the flow of what is the energies. It's certainly very loving, special memories that are popping into my head, even right now. So, I need to be experiencing it and allow that flow. And, it really is blessings that we've had in all parts of our life that we can revisit. Some may not be that pleasant, but there's always been, well, from my own experience, there's always been that silver lining on every cloud. I'm here as I am because of all that experience. Sharing with you, each and every one of you are there as you are because of your experiences through your life path, and being able to share even with these types of comments that you're bringing forward and sharing with us, every one of us. Thank you so much. And you have a magical day too, Sarah. I do have to keep moving because I have volunteering today. So thank you so much for being here to share this reading in the comments and your energies and sharing it around and about through, the internet world, wherever that is. Thank you. And thank you, Rena. Love your readings. Thank you. Love you. Each and every one of you. So thank you. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock again. So keep being the best you, and namaste.